Peter helps Dorcas. Tabitha, also known as Dorcas in the Greek language, was always busy. Her home in Joppa was a busy place. She was always doing kind things for others and helping people who were poor. She was always thinking about them, about who she could help next and how she could help them. Sometimes she would sew clothes for women and children who didn't have enough clothes for their own or couldn't always afford to buy them. Sometimes she would collect food for a family that was very hungry. Perhaps sometimes she would help to take care of those people who were sick. Tabitha didn't just talk about being kind and loving to others. She kept busy helping them any way she could. She showed her love for God by loving others and helping them when they had a need. Helping others brought her joy. Everyone loved Tabitha. They needed her and appreciated all that she did for them. One day, Tabitha became very sick. She was so sick that she died. Everyone in Joppa was very sad when they heard that she had died. Her close friends placed her body in an upstairs room and began to get it ready to be buried. Some of her friends from church heard that Peter was preaching in a nearby town. They had heard that he had performed miracles and even raised some people from the dead before. They were certain that he could help them. 2 messengers quickly went to the town where Peter was staying. When they found him, they begged Peter, "Peter, Peter, please come. Help us right away." Quickly, Peter followed the 2 messengers back to Joppa. There's Peter. There's the messengers. The messengers took Peter to the upstairs room where Tabitha's body was lying. Many women gathered around Peter and began telling him about different ways that Tabitha had helped them. They showed Peter the clothes that she had made for them. They cried as they told Peter how kind Tabitha had been. They cried as they began to think of how much they were going to miss her. Peter saw the clothes that Tabitha had made for these people. He knew how sad they were, and he wanted to help these people who loved Tabitha so much. And Peter knew that God could help him. So Peter asked the people to leave the room. He got down on his knees next to Tabitha's body, and he prayed. Then Peter looked at Tabitha and said, "Get up." She began breathing again. She opened her eyes and she sat up. Peter took her by the hand and helped her stand up. Tabitha was alive again. God answered Peter's prayer by raising Tabitha back to life. Peter hadn't made her come back to life. God did. Peter took Tabitha outside to meet her friends. They were very surprised and extremely happy that she was alive again. They told everyone they knew about what had happened. Many, many more people believed that Jesus was God's son because God had brought Tabitha back to life. And Tabitha was probably very happy to continue helping others in any way that she could. In the Bible, we read, "Forget yourselves long enough to lend a helping hand." Philippians 2:4. Tabitha didn't think of herself first. She thought of ways that she could help others. How can you help someone today?